want to be like Pop. People sagging their pants because they want to be like Pop. I mean, the sagging pant epidemic came out way harder once Tupac started sagging. And it's crazy how one man could have so much influence on an entire culture of people. You got to understand, when he in interviews and stuff like that, and y'all think he talking all correct, and he going against the politics stuff like that, man, look, man, they wrote those scripts for him, man. What if I told y'all that what we live in is basically a movie, and they're feeding us different characters? They're feeding us characters, y'all. Matter of fact, yeah. Oh, you might be like, man, that picture Photoshop. No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Let me tell y'all something, man. This was before the Thug Life tattoo across the chest. This man was a backup dancer, and we're gonna see video clips of him being a backup dancer and him being all limber and throwing his neck around like a.
He threw his neck around like
we're gonna also see
man.
pictures of him.
Okay.
Y'all seen pictures of him naked in the bathtub. Who you think put the jewelry on him in the bathtub? All the Jewish white guys. Homosexual white guys. Put the jury on. This is a thong. It's a thong. You feel what I'm saying? But this is the person that a lot of guys worship. A lot of guys looked up to him. A lot of guys know his lyrics more than they know their own name. Better than they know a lot of guys can't even spell their own name right, but they know all Tupac lyrics. He was a plague sent into the black community to destroy it. To destroy it. There you go. There go the ballerina picture right there, y'all. The man used to stand on his tiptoes, y'all. Now, guess what, y'all? Yeah, Quincy Jones. He said Quincy Jones tried. Yeah. Look, man, Quincy Jones got a piece of him too, man. Come on, man. Look, when we get up out the Matrix, y'all, we start to see the real, man. We talking about a man that used to walk around on his tiptoes as a ballerina, y'all. He became one of the most notorious thugs. That's acting, man. He went to acting class, y'all.
The Holy Night
Come on, man.
Y'all
seen Poetic Justice, all the movies, man. He knows how to act. So you think he's gonna stop acting once the Hollywood cameras go off? No. Listen, a camera follows this man around probably like 95% of his life. Yeah, he looks. Yes. Yes, man. They created this man to come in and destroy the community. We're gonna get to that in a second. Hold on, we're gonna get to all that in a second. We'll get past that. Now, it's no different from them putting Young Thug out there. It's no different. Young Thug is another character that they created. He's gay, and they're portraying him to be a thug. The same way with Tupac. He's limber, wiggly finger, and they portrayed him to be a thug and gave him all the right lines and scripts to say, and they fed him good. They still feed him good because he ain't dead. Oh no, they ain't gonna let Tupac die. They might even have Tupac come back and have everybody worshiping him again, like the coming of Christ. I wouldn't even doubt if they did that.
How?
Wiggly finger. Alright? It's no different. They gave you Young Thug too. That's no different. Tupac was gay, but he portrayed to be straight. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug just let it all loose. But there's still characters being placed into the eyes of the public, y'all. These people are creating characters, putting them in your face. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't no different either. Lil Uzi. Ain't no different. Man got a pocketbook and an old woman shirt on.
Okay, yesterday during
this shirt look like it belonged to a girl named Shaquanisha in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? It's no different. It's no different. Then we got Pop in a room full of men.
You only got Popeye's
naked. Who do you think put the jury on his body? He ain't put the jury on his body himself. It wasn't a single woman in that room. I think it was one woman in that room, but she wasn't nowhere near the door.
You ain't gonna buy me no more.
You think carefully, strategically, place the gold all over this man.
Okay, so yesterday during lunchtime there was a PvP brawl at Little Bohemia.
Put the gold on his body, y'all.
The fight was streamed.
The gay men that went in the room. Yes, they did it. And let me tell you,
I actually had the ability to stream it.
This tub thing means you're broken in.
20 euros to 15 villains.
Come on, man. Think about it, man. Why would you take a picture?
The heroes won. The villains lost.
The tub symbolizes something to these jokers, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Look at that. I remember Drake. When you see them in the tub, that means they are totally submitted. This man put a smoking tube in his mouth while he in the tub. That tube don't mean smoking. I tell you that much. Symbolism. That's what they all about, y'all. The tub. Idris Elba. You don't get no pass either. None of them get no pass, y'all. Stop making passes for these celebrities. Oh, Idris Elba look like he's gonna get bent over. Yes, he will. He got bent over.
3, 2, 1, fight.
He was torn. Y'all better get with the program, man. Y'all better get with the program. That means they are totally committed. When they get in that tub, oh, they totally committed. Oh, we're gonna get to her in a second too. Hold up. Wait. Oh, here we go. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Why in the world would they take a picture in the tub? You gotta ask.
Can we not talk about that, please?
Ain't nothing cool about taking no picture in no tub. They want to strip you, make you feel like a baby all over again. You know what I'm saying? And then look, when you go into some look at this dude, man. Look at this dude, man. Wet shirt contest type dude right here, man. You know, when you go through your mom's picture book, your grandma's picture book, you're like, why y'all took that picture of me in the tub? Take that picture out. This to strip them of all their dignity, y'all, all their pride, and to let everybody around the world. I told you they send signals to each other, y'all. They send messages to each other. It's to let everybody know they have fully submitted and have been broken in. See the man, sure. Oh yeah, look, he crouched like a little baby. Y'all look, he's like a little baby in the corner of the tub.
So close to the king of your heel.
You know, he's laughing in the tub to take your mind off the fact that he's taking his picture in the tub. This means they are broken. Ain't no coming back. They broken. But if they only see God, Jesus Christ, there is a way. But these guys are being broken, y'all. If you only knew the degree. Oh, there goes oh. If you only knew the degree. Now look, there are also YouTubers, y'all, who are selling out. There are also YouTubers selling their soul and signing the contract to worship the Bible. Anybody know this YouTuber right here? Where's she at? Help!
Y'all see celebrities, you know, famous people, or just people doing fuck shit, they are rich. Whether they selling drugs, like, I know them. It's just like,
check my pockets. I'll be back.
Yo, everybody, welcome back to our God channel this morning. I'm your host.
Hold it. What did they just say? He said he Jesus? Why?
There are hundreds of thousands of fast food chains in the U.S. alone. And I've always been asking myself, how in the world do they continue to pump food into these places so fast on a regular basis, never skipping a beat, and have so much coming in that they waste it and throw most of it away?
Guys, I don't think we could trade no more.
First, let's look at
trading's like trading's a no-go. Why am I yelling in the mic like this? I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, I tried to trade with Thurston. He's on the villain side, but it won't work for some reason.
The Antichrist, or the spirit of the Antichrist, is trying to leave his mark on this entire world, y'all. And if you aren't careful, just like the movie Us that they gave you, you're gonna realize
I'm the man from up.
Living
Come on, little boy, let's go eat cookies while we go up and away.
once in a while, y'all get what you ask for. Y'all been asking for striking Viking and country herbal, we're gonna give it to you. In this corner, we got striking Viking. He's 3-0, Satan's backyard. Satan's backyard. And in this corner, we got country herbal.
Atomic, are you able to trade with anyone around here? Because it does not show a trade option. I think they might have removed it.
I haven't tried yet. I heard you saying something about it, but
yeah, what I was saying is I tried to trade with him, and it didn't give me an option to hit the trade button. The trade button's like gone, literally gone.
Oh, that's tough. Well, understandable.
I can trade.
For me, it won't show. For some reason. No caps? But who yelled in the mic like that? I held shut that the trade button won't show up for some reason. Like you see it differently, but for me it's like in my stream right now it says the button's not there. Maybe they're telling me you're in a glitchy bug forever, never to leave again. Oh no. There is a guy that made a character Big Smoke, and I came back and he saw me make a character of Big Fat CJ.
Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in.
He is the King of Kings. He's a forgiver, a lover. He's a Lord and a sinner. That's my king. That's my king.
The border wall is in place to keep us in, not hold anybody out. Ronald McDonald Trump has been lying.
Alright, where is he? Furston. He was... Furston was here a second ago. Where'd he go? Oh, I just texted him.
Thank God and the Holy Spirit for this insight. So they may change it up a bit after this video goes up, but let me tell you what they're trying to do. They're planning a massive disease outbreak and grid shutdown for the entire U.S. The disease outbreak will come via the fast food chain.
Please don't talk about the disease.
Fast food burgers and meat with this mad cow-like infectious disease, but instead of cows, it's deer. And it is said to take about a year for the symptoms to start to kick in. Given the time frame for the breakout, 2020. Symptoms will include dementia, hallucinations, and difficulty walking.
Membership of PlayStation Plus. I have membership and Plus.
Into wild deer,
both at the same time.
And let them host the virus.
Combining all that, it's still saying the button's not showing.
And this is exactly where the virus will come from, the fast food chain. Remember recently when Ronald McDonald Trump was in the White House with all those burgers? That was a sign to the so-called elites that the plan was in effect. We all know that Ronald McDonald Trump don't eat no burgers. It was a global sign to all the wicked elites that the plan was set in play. Then directly after that, we hear R. Smelly, aka R. Kelly, and Gail promote McDonald's so much it was ridiculous.
Here's the deal. So I was very hungry. I went by myself for the first time to McDonald's. Didn't know what I was doing.
3 weeks ago was the first time you went to McDonald's by yourself?
By myself.
I mean, and you're just sort of yucking it up at McDonald's. I just think, considering the seriousness of the charge, I just wouldn't think you'd go and hang at McDonald's. Is it just me?
Listen to me clear.
I'm listening.
You ever been at McDonald's?
No, I can honestly say I've never been to McDonald's.
Oh, now the button's showing.
Restaurant? Okay, it's McDonald's. Yeah. I love McDonald's. So when it comes to that McDonald's, because I love my mom, that M stands for mom.
Okay.
Heads up, Atomic. I think this guy
I went to
is a...
I said, I'm going to get me a Big Mac.
is asking for two. Oh, he's
And
a
I
full
said,
free member.
What is the crime in that?
The sleep masses didn't catch it, but those in the spirit did. They have begun to emit the virus to the masses through the food, and soon the effects will kick in.
Oh, now I know why I couldn't trade with Thirst. He's a free member. He needs to get the full version just to be able to trade. Unlock that.
Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in. Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in.
What if I told you that all the trashy entertainment on your televisions, through the YouTube, has been keeping you asleep while they trap you in? Go and Google Canada's border, and then Google Trump's border wall, and you will instantly see that you are being closed in without you even knowing. Let's talk about the caravan for a second. How in the world are we supposed to believe that people walked over 1,000 miles in flip-flops with babies on their backs? That entire movement, y'all, was organized. And Ronald McDonald Trump lied about the entire thing. See, we have a lazy government, too. And they themselves weren't going to build it. They weren't going to build that wall, y'all. The army definitely wasn't going to build it. All they want to do is fight fake wars, looking for fake weapons of mass destruction, you know? Being the businessman that he is, Ronald McDonald Trump hired some cheap labor.
Now, why would we call Donald Trump Ronald McDonald?
Cheap labor. And they are the exact ones that helped build the wall. That is now closed.
I know he may look like a clown, but still, he don't got no red nose.
Caravan. And I showed you all how the people in the caravan, most of them had tags hanging on their neck. The ones with the tags were the workers who could operate heavy machinery, and those who knew multiple labor trades. Also showed where they had a clipboard and they were reading off names for the groups to load the buses. They also showed you how they kept the children in Walmarts like Casa Padre while their parents built the wall. It was all recorded previously, but they showed it to you as if it was live, huh? Now, if this was just a...
Mr. Whoops! Welcome back, Fruby.
Y'all, wake up, man.
Fruby's in the live stream.
Most of the people they interviewed out there with that caravan, they were certified crisis actors. Man, they've been using crisis actors since black and white television came on the scene. For example, you still got people who think Rodney King's story was true.
Y'all, it's supposed to have been a dude during a riot shooting everywhere. Why is the cameraman so sturdy? Y'all, we're not gonna sit here and act like cameramen aren't scared of bullets. We're not gonna sit here and act like they're just like impenetrable. But he was recording this guy just shooting up the place. And he's very close while recording this guy. Do we live in a world where cameramen are invisible?
One day they'll wake up and see it was filled with crisis actors and screen producers behind the cameras. I get up every day and tell the masses how the so-called elite don't give a crap about it. And they cowards because they making these devilish chess moves but aren't man enough to tell us that they doing it to our face. They have a track record, y'all, of producing diseases to kill off the masses and decrease the population. The AIDS, HIV virus. In its prime years, it killed about 36 million people. The virus that was called the Black Death pandemic killed about 200 million. The Great Flu of 1918 killed about 40 million. Man, we as bottom feeders, we've endured it all, from Ebola to West Nile, smallpox, and much more. Now they are coming with this deer virus called CWD, which is chronic wasting disease. Because once you get it, that's exactly what it do. It will waste your entire body. Now, so we can be prepared, in the description box, I will place a link that you can click on to see if there has been reports in your city or surrounding areas of these infected deer. And please take heed to this warning and stay away from fast food. Also, stock up on at least 2 weeks worth survival necessities, because just like Venezuela, right now, they basically got knocked off the grid with a power shutdown recently. I really think that will be next. Don't know how soon, but it will come. The people who are trying to govern this world are liars. The television they feed the garbage to you through is their source of power. Think about it. If everyone turned off their TV today and never looked back to it, these so-called elites would be lost. They would be afraid instantly. The TV is their power. Because the only thing they use to push fear down our throats collectively is the TV. 98% of everything the average person thinks or feels has been molded from that TV. And they have lied to you about that wall through that TV.
Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in.
What are the walls going to be made out of?
I'll tell you what it's going to be made of. It's going to be made of hardened concrete.
Some people build fences to keep people out, and other people build fences to keep people in.
President Trump bringing out burgers, and then R. Kelly saying McDonald's was his favorite restaurant was all staged, all coded, all by design, so that we as bottom feeders can consume it more, because these so-called powerful people, in quotation marks, made it look and sound cool. We will eat and we will consume, and within about a year's time, they expect this disease to have hosted in us, and it will start to spread massively. Then they will let it run rampant for a while, and out the blue, they will offer a cure for it. But the cure will be expensive, and this is how the doctors and prescription writers will all get in on the fun as well. I told y'all, they all scratch each other's back at the expense of the bottom feeders. When Ronald McDonald Trump did the press conference called the calm before the storm, what y'all think he was talking about? Now, we're going to continue to praise a government who will take your food out your mouth, aka the food stamps, the federal checks, and laugh at you while they're doing it? Who will abduct kids and put them in underground sex rings? Who will ship cocaine in and put it in your medicine? Who will blaspheme God but lift up demons? Who will mock you being asleep with a bird box challenge? Who will allow same-sex marriage before they build communities for the homeless? This is the government y'all praise? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Can you tell me what's so wrong with homosexuality? Because it's been proven that you're born with it. You don't choose to be that way. So with your knowledge that you're spitting right now, where's your proof on how and why homosexuality is so essentially to this world? Because I have family members who are gay, who are very happy, who live very productive lives, and who actually still go to church on a regular basis and listen to their God, love their God, and they're not going to hell because they were born like the same gender.
Hey, went on Twitter and he said, I have an honest question. What do dark-skinned women have against light-skinned women? Are we all black at the end of the day?
So you're just gonna avoid
types of comments on my page unless most of my light-skinned girlfriends. Well, my brother, I think traditionally what a lot of dark-skinned Africans is that traditionally light-skinned women are kind of still above the norm. White people kind of still above all black. So when they see brothers that they may be attracted to, who are probably closer to their complexion than the light skin at their wrist, And if you judge apples and oranges as far as quality, you know, they might have the same education, you know, same body type, and, you know, it might be equally in good and bad, whatever the case may be, but then this guy keeps going, these guys keep going with the light-skinned girl. It says something psychologically, and it also creates animosity and, you know, resentment for the one that you constantly are being overlooked for. You see, and a lot of our brothers have been trained to, you see, this goes back to what we were saying earlier with Iggy Azalea. It's our perceptions of beauty. It's our mental perceptions of what we think is beautiful and what society tells us.
So society told you that it was acceptable to go jump off of a bridge. And knowing the consequences of what happened, is that still the society's fault?
All you're fucking with is light-skinned women. Even though they're black, you didn't cross over and you know, now you deal with strictly white girls or strictly Asian or whatever the fuck. You know, you're still within black women, but you're strictly always with light-skinned girls. You know, they're gonna notice that pattern, and that pattern says something to your psyche. You see? If you mess with light-skinned girls and dark-skinned girls, all different kinds, and you were supposed to know them, bet you there's a pattern. Anytime when you see Mr. Tankies with a light-skinned, that's what's gonna make you fucking real. Pattern. Run for your life! You prefer light-skinned women.
Any way to back up any of your
Do you feel
tell you from
for a
woman that most women of my color are not put on a pedestal.
Most people that go to his concerts are black women. You see what I'm saying? He's not like a Will Smith where he just has hands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tank is, you know, mostly geared towards a black female audience. Do you feel that in a situation like that, you are required, you know, to have a certain type of woman as your mate if you want to continue to have that fan base? And if you do not have that, there's a likely chance that your fan base will just fall off.
Absolutely.
If Tank said, you know something? I love white.
Right.
Boom. Like every girl you're going to see me from here on in is probably going to be white because this is my preference. And my music is still going to be the same. And, you know, I still have a lot of love for black women and everything else like that. But this is who I'm fucking with, and this is who I'm going to be taking on red carpet. Do you think that there's, in 2014, there's a very high chance that Tank probably is going to start working the state fair?
I absolutely feel that, yeah, his shows would be affected by that, and because it goes back to what I talked about earlier as far as being genuine and being real and truthful. It would feel disingenuous if you seem to be making songs for black women and songs that black women can relate to, yet you don't. You love white women. You don't really love black women. You go strictly after white women. Like, you know what I mean? And this is not one of those cases where, and I'm not talking about where just human beings come together, two people, oh, I didn't even look at the color, you know, the type of shit that they try to say. I'm not even talking about that type of shit. I'm talking about where somebody specifically is like black and they're like, nah, I don't date you. You know what I mean? I just strictly date white. Like, they're not even giving black girls a chance. Yeah, I damn sure think that would fuck with them. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, when Robin Thicke married a black woman, His white female fans seemed like they were okay with it. Didn't seem like they stopped going to the show.
Because that's different. Because the white female